And there was boxing brilliance from Gedling's Leigh at the weekend. In front of a crowd of thousands, he battled to defend his world title at Nottingham Arena.
It was unreal. Getting the win was unreal, and just want to thank everyone that turned out for me. I've been told that Mick's all right. He's up and he's talking, and that is fine. So I'd like to see him and have a conversation with him, probably have a drink with him as well, hopefully.
In his last 3 fights, Leigh's transformation has been incredible. In each of those matches, he's stopped his opponent late on. He's improved dramatically since he's begun training with coach Ben Davison at the MTK Global Gym in Essex. After Leigh's amazing win, Marcellus Baz spoke to Ben.
So Ben, if you can just talk us through the fight from the first round. Obviously, it didn't seem like the game plan worked when Leigh got dropped. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think the first round summed up the fight. I mean, it went to plan. The very beginning was almost like exactly what we drilled. We drilled the first round over and over and over. The very start of it was exactly what we was after. But throughout, Mick was establishing his work to the body and then switching the attacks back upstairs, and Leigh was reaching down to parry the body shot, and Mick was very smart in what he was doing and landed a devastating shot, and it was just a roller coaster from the first round to the 12th.
What was the I'm not going to ask what the plan is, but it seemed like Conlon had a really good head movement. So Leigh seemed to be going for the body. Was that the plan?
Yeah, we'd said to him, don't look for the perfect shot, consistently work away at the body, and eventually, when you switch the attack up, you'll find the head.
At some point, I thought Leigh was trying to just go for the knockout, rather than try and box him. What's your thoughts around that? Was that the plan, to try and take him out?
No, I think that we'd sort of said that if we can push Mick back, we'll create scenarios where he will be predictable. But if Leigh was waiting for the perfect shot, then Mick would be able to out-bluff him in moments. So, yeah, there was moments that Leigh was looking for the perfect shot, which wasn't in the plan, but overall, he done what he needed to do, established the work to the body, and found the shot up top in the end.
Absolutely, you could clearly see that he made a few adjustments, and that that's credit to you in the corner. And what part did you realise that he needed to make some adjustments?
Yeah, obviously throughout there was lots of moments where the first phase in the first attack wasn't quite landing, but it was pushing Mick back, is something we had worked on. But then Mick would break his base, and in those moments Leigh needed to go, but in those moments there was often Leigh wasn't going in those moments and was a bit hesitant, and then Mick would end up going first because Leigh was hesitant. But look, it's all development. He doesn't like southpaws, but he got through one tonight.
Absolutely. At what point did you know that Leigh needed to get a knockdown?
Yeah, I think it was after the 10th or in the 10th. I looked across at Carl Frotch and looked at Eddie and asked what they had, and they basically said he's down. Then he got the knockdown in the 11th, and I thought we were right back in this. And then obviously I thought we need a knockdown probably in the 12th, but he found the knockout.
That's an incredible performance. Leigh showed loads of guts. What's he like to train?
He's an absolute pleasure. He's an absolute role model for everybody else in the gym, and not only that, he's one of the best human beings I've ever come across.
That's a big statement, Ben. What did you think to Nottingham? What did you think to the atmosphere? Do you want to come here again?
For sure. The first time I took a walk around the town, loved it. One of the other coaches, Leigh, actually said he'd love to bring his missus down here. She'd really enjoy it, so loved it.
Last question from me. Where does Leigh go next? Is that City Grand dream going to happen?
Hopefully. He's in the business end of his career. He's achieving his dreams fight after fight, and hopefully he can get another one.